Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to avoid scams. Now, scams are something pretty common on Adopt Me. You will see people getting scammed everywhere. Now, here's the first tip. Something I see all the time, everywhere, is, "I'm poor, please give me pets." Now, sometimes this is true, but most of the time it's not. And it's just people trying to get pets. Now, this isn't necessarily a scam because it's not like they're trying to actually trick you out of giving your pets to them. It's more of a just give me a couple pets that are not stupid, but just like commons or uncommons usually. And just try to avoid that a little bit. It's nice to give pets to people, and I guess if it's just you want to give something to them, good. Second thing I'm going to talk about today is scams with hot dog stands or lemonade stands. Now, I'll see stuff on servers saying, buy a hot dog for a pet, which the price will usually be $50, and they'll usually have a pretty good pet next to them to try to persuade you into clicking. Usually this is by AFK people so they can get money without actually having to be there. So how to avoid this is actually asking specifically for what pet. And if it seems like a common, uncommon, or rare, I mean, if it's rare, play at your own cost, but usually if it's a common or uncommon, it's going to be worth it, because they'll probably give you the pet. Also, ask them to see if they answer, because if they don't, they're AFK, and they're going to scam you. Next thing I'm going to talk about is house scams. Now, this is probably the most common scam you're going to see. You'll get an invitation and you'll accept it, and you'll run over to the house to go get your fly ride shadow dragon. So you'll go over there and they'll be like, okay, it's only $800, and you'll be like, well, that's a deal. So you'll pay it and run up to them, and they leave. Oh no. So this is actually a little bit difficult to tell if it's fake or not, but my trick I use is to ask yourself, is this outrageous? Like I said, $800 for a fly ride shadow dragon is pretty outrageous. Not in the matter that it's expensive, but it's cheap. So if you see something super expensive for a not great pet, or super cheap for a great pet, I would be very wary at that point. I would be very cautious at that point. And also, if people are calling them a scammer, because if you go in and you're not the first one, but you're more or less like the fifth or sixth one, and people are going scammer, obviously they're probably scamming, and you should get off right away. And also, if you get scammed, screenshot their name so you can report them. Now, these are the most common scams, but the most, not common, but the scam that you want to avoid the most is trust trading. Now, trust trading is basically where some person will run up to you and they will say, hey, give me a pet, trade it to me, and I'll trade it back. Now, don't ever do that, because that's pretty easy to tell they're going to scam you. And what are you going to gain from trading them something and them trading it back to you? Or maybe they'll give you even a better pet. Just don't do it. If someone says ABC to trust trade, don't do it. This is my tip guide for beginners, and I hope you all have a great day. Subscribe if you want, and I have a great day.